there is one very important contemporary Greek writer. We mean the Greek ambassador, envoy. His name is Megasthenes, who was sent by Seleucus Nicator to the court of Chandragupta Maurya. This Greek envoy, Megasthenes, wrote an account about his impressions of India, and this is known as the Indica. Unfortunately, the text is lost. But fortunately enough, the text is somehow available to us in the form of summaries, excerpts, quotations made by some later Greek authors who based their accounts on Megasthenes. These later Greek authors never came to India, but used Megasthenes as their source of information regarding India, the condition of India during the time of the Mauryas. These authors are, if we put them chronologically, Diodorus Siculus, a man from Sicily. That's why his last name is Siculus. His text is Bibliothecus Historicus, written by about the late 2nd century BC. Then we have the account called Geographicon by Strabo, late 1st century BC. Finally, we'll use the text called Indica, not the Indica of Megasthenes, but Indica written by Orion in about 2nd century AD. At the same time, one has to also keep in mind that the sources, the Greek texts written by Diodorus Siculus, Strabo and Orion, they however differ in using Megasthenes because they are summarizing Megasthenes. So all the summaries are not identical and there are internal discrepancies, maybe some inaccuracies in these sources. And we have to use the Greek accounts in the light of two other types of sources. One such source is the very well-known Kautilya Arthashastra. The term Kautilya Arthashastra means that it is written by, or the text is attributed to an author, Kautilya, who is also very popularly known as Vishnugupta or Chanakya. Was there really a person, Kautilya, Vishnugupta, Chanakya, more or less contemporary to the Mauryan period? A Sanskrit drama named Mudra Rakshasa, written by Vishakadatta, speaks of Chanakya as a prime minister of Chandragupta Maurya. But when this text is composed, the drama of Vishakadatta, namely Mudra Rakshasa, was written in 7th century AD, that is nearly about 1100 years after Chandragupta's rule. So we have to be very cautious in jumping to the conclusion that Kautilya, Chanakya, Vishnugupta was really a historical person and acted as the prime minister of Chandragupta. What is beyond doubt is that the text called Arthashastra is a remarkable text on polity and statecraft. This is a normative treatise, a text on polity telling what an ideal king should do. It recommends the various aspects of statecraft, making of the policies of the state with a very strong emphasis on the political economy, the resource base of the state. As the very name of the text is Arthashastra, it has a significant thrust on the matters relating to artha, material matters, finance, and also management of the power of the state. This is a text which recommends, it's a prescriptive text. it is also very difficult to establish that the text was written by a single author in a given single period.